Mike did what could not be done. He followed a legend successfully. He won over 500 games and now is the assistant head coach at Virginia Tech. A tremendous achievement. I would like to also he could just stand right here, the moderator of the team, the defensive coordinator of the squad, Father Damien. Please rise, just stand up. Thank you. Next, we have one of the longest-serving basketball assistants in DeMatha history, and he's in his 38th year at DeMatha, Coach Neil Murphy. Please come forward. So if you don't mind, what I'm going to ask you to do perhaps is we're going to ask you to hold your applause, and once I introduce everybody, we'll get a great round of applause. So Neil, if you could maybe step down this way, and we're going to just form a line this way. That's perfect, okay? Our next coach, like Neil, one of the longest-serving assistants at DeMatha. He's also a great hoops player from the class of 1989, Reggie Vini. So actually, she's not standing up here, but we're going to ask her to come forward. One of the greatest trainers ever, Wendy Norris. Where are you, Wendy? Yep. So you might stand up. Yep. All right, now we're going to start with the managers. This manager could have played basketball at DeMatha, but injuries got in his way. He wanted to be in the program. Tremendous resource to the team, Chris Brown. That's right. I can't believe I left out one of the key coaches on the staff, and we're going to call him forward now. Mr. Versatility at DeMatha. The man has been a counselor, a football coach, a basketball coach, admissions director, chief cook, bottle washer, great supporter, Mr. Tom Palucci. Next is another manager, an unsung hero of the squad. He did what needed to be done to make things happen, Mr. Matt Higgins. Matt, if you could come down this way. We have another manager, one of the legendary managers at DeMatha, of which there are many, Mr. Dan Fisher. Next, we have a tough guard and one of the great all-around athletes in DeMatha history, Matt Campbell. Oh. All right, he is so good, he is somewhere being an all-around guy. But next, the Smith family is DeMatha royalty, and this person brought it every day to practice, every game, Mr. Intensity, Mr. Joe Smith. This person got up, brought during this season, and he helped guide the Stags to its epic conclusion. Jonathan Cooks. Next, we have a very tough, unsung hero, versatile, great attitude, hard worker. We're happy to have him back here today, Marlon Cribbs. Okay. Well, we're still happy. He may not be here, but we're still happy. This next person was a great teammate, tough as nails, and that toughness allowed the team to play its best. Mike Foster. So like Mike Foster, this next person was as tough can be. He could shut down the other team's best player, Adrian Miles. This next person, one of the most talented bigs in the program, and he worked hard to be the best player that he could possibly be, Chris Braswell. Don't worry, I got that. The next person is a DeMatha legend, just simply a great basketball player, tremendous passer, totally unfazed on the court, Nigel Munson. So our next person couldn't be with us today, but we have to mention him because he was the beginning of the Grant era at DeMatha. The Grant family is DeMatha royalty as well, one of the best bigs to play at DeMatha, and he's still playing. He's overseas, and accepting is going to be his mom, Beverly Grant, and we're talking about Jeray Grant. Next, we have one of the great shooters in DeMatha history. We could not have won in 2006 without him, and he is now the Director of Basketball Operations at Holy Cross College, Isaiah Tate. Next, this person was just a sophomore on this team, but he ruled the paint. And he is definitely one of the great two-sport athletes in DeMatha history, Kenny Tate. Kenny one time took a shot, and the ball bounced off the rim, hit the ceiling, and came down and went through the bucket. Our next person has tremendous basketball IQ, smart, talented, sacrificed, and today he is the assistant general manager of the Brooklyn Nets, Jeff Peterson. And last but not least, hands down, one of the greatest basketball players in school history. This person knew how to score and then some. The Director of Basketball Operations at Morgan State, Austin Freeman. We'll take a picture of this squad in just a few minutes, and we'll conclude with this. The 2006 team was truly special. There are 38,000 high schools in America, and this team was the best. How about a round of applause for this squad here?